The Teasquad is Kirsty. You know what time it is. We dropping the tea, sipping that tea. Hey, receipts on the beat, we got the inside steep. Spill it, sip it, serve it, come get it with me. It's dropping the tea, dropping the tea.
Hey Teasquad, it's Kirsty. Welcome back to Dropping the Tea. It's official. The Federal Bureau of Prisons has just dropped the release date for Sean Diddy Combs, and yes, we finally have a number, the 8th of May 2028. But don't start marking your calendars just yet. In the world of high-stakes federal justice, a date on paper doesn't always mean freedom in reality. Because two major wildcards could change everything. One could shave an entire year off his sentence, and the other could wipe his conviction off the map completely. The date might be set, but trust me, the real story is only beginning. So how did we get here? It started with that explosive 8-week trial that wrapped in July 2025, a legal circus that peeled back years of disturbing allegations. When the verdict came down, it shocked everyone. Diddy was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution, but acquitted of the far heavier charges of racketeering and sex trafficking. That split decision meant no life sentence, but it was still a devastating fall from grace. Fast forward to October 2025. Inside that Manhattan courtroom, the atmosphere was electric. Prosecutors pushed for at least 11 years, claiming it was the only way to send a message about exploitation and abuse. But Combs broke down in court, calling his own behavior disgusting, shameful, and sick. He blamed his actions on being sick on drugs, promising he'd carry the guilt for life. His team argued he'd already suffered enough 14 months behind bars since his 2024 arrest. In the end, Judge Arun Subramanian handed him 50 months, just over 4 years, plus a $500,000 fine. The judge said it was hard time, but left him a lifeline. You'll have a life afterward. After more than a year at Brooklyn's infamous MDC, Diddy's now been moved to his long-term home, FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey, a low-security federal facility. And that's where the Bureau officially listed his release date, the 8th of May 2028. But here's where it gets interesting. That date factors in time served, but behind the scenes, his legal team has been working overtime. They've got 2 game-changing strategies in motion that could blow that 2028 timeline to pieces. Fort Dix wasn't chosen by chance. It offers one program that every smart defense lawyer knows about: RDAP, the Residential Drug Abuse Program. Now, remember that courtroom confession? Diddy's tearful apology about being sick on drugs? That wasn't just remorse, it was strategy. RDAP can cut up to a full year off a federal sentence for non-violent offenders who complete it. So, if he's accepted and finishes the 9-month program, his new out date could shift up to May 2027. In other words, that emotional breakdown in court may have been setting the stage for a faster exit all along. While the prison program plays out quietly, the real war is happening in the courts. His attorneys have filed a full-blown appeal, a move that could either shorten his sentence or nuke the entire conviction. Their claim? That prosecutors twisted the Mann Act, the law meant to punish those who transport people across state lines for prostitution. The defense argues this law was misused, that these were consenting adults, not coerced victims, and that no financial motive existed. After the trial, one of his lawyers even accused the judge of acting like a 13th juror. It's an audacious argument, and if the appeals court agrees, this whole conviction could go up in smoke. But there's a race against time. Federal appeals move slowly, and if the courts drag their feet, Diddy might serve most or all of his sentence before they ever rule. And that's where the unease really sets in. With an official date on record, the public thinks the story's wrapped. But victims' advocates are terrified this is only the beginning of another manipulation of the system. Judge Subramanian said he wanted to send a message. The assault of women will be met with real accountability. But if Diddy's legal team pulls off a combo of sentence reduction and appeal reversal, that message could be erased, replaced by the idea that money still buys redemption. And that's the fear, that this May 2028 date is a smokescreen. That the powerful get to rewrite justice while the victims relive their pain in silence. So here's where it stands. The Bureau of Prisons says Sean Diddy Combs walks free the 8th of May 2028. But if you know how this game works, that date might just be an illusion. What do you think? Teasquad, will he serve the full term or find his way out early? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.